and the animal's guide to survival is being rewritten. Fresh water might be the key to life, but it's in short supply. Only 3% of the water on Earth is fresh. Most of that's frozen solid or locked deep underground. Our world is changing fast, and soon there'll be even less water to go around. The planet is getting warmer. Ice caps and glaciers are melting. Sea levels are rising. Droughts will become more common. All across the world, the animal's guide to survival is being rewritten. And finding water is top of the list. In this program, we follow the animals of Florida fighting for fresh water. Visit the melting glaciers of the Andes to meet the mountain Vizcachas. There's another side to the freshwater story. Animals don't just need rivers and rainfall. 75% of the world's fresh water is locked up in ice. In Peru, this means glaciers. The steady drip of these frozen water towers brings life to the edge of the snowline. Here in the Andes, there's an animal that relies on nature's deep freeze for its water. They might look like rabbits, but they're from the chinchilla family. Meet the mountain Vizcachas. Vizcachas are a crucial food source for the incredibly rare Andean cat. The cats are elusive. There have been less than a dozen documented sightings and just a few blurry photographs. Dina Farfan grew up in these mountains. She's working for the Frankfurt Zoological Society, following the Vizcachas in the hopes of finding a cat. She's been setting camera traps.
No, nada. Una vizcacha y un par de aves. Bueno, está bien.
By following the Vizcachas, Dina's getting closer to the cats. It's all about the food chain.
Tenemos costillas de roedores, otros huesos. Esto es de una vizcacha, por ejemplo. Por lo general, los felinos pequeños, inclusive los felinos grandes, buscan lugares resguardados donde comer su presa. Y en el caso del gato andino, por ser el felino más pequeño en relación al puma, necesita buscar un lugar escondido donde comer para evitar competidores y predadores. Entonces busca lugares como esta cueva y se alimenta ahí y deja restos, en algunas ocasiones fecas, para poder marcar el territorio.
The Andean cat loves to hunt plump and tasty Vizcachas. The Vizcachas love the mountain grasses. This food chain relies on one thing: water from the glaciers. But the world is warming, and Peru's glaciers are melting fast. Once these frozen water towers melt, they're gone forever. No water, no Vizcacha, no Andean cat. Lonnie Thompson from the Bird Polar Research Center has been studying these ancient rivers of ice.
The ice contains bubbles. That's really the trapped atmosphere. So these cores from around the world provide us a history of the composition of our atmosphere. Things like CO2, methane, and nitrous oxide, the greenhouse gases, long before humans became a factor.
Lonnie and his team have spent decades studying the world's largest tropical glacier. It's the Quelccaya ice cap. It's right here in Peru, and it's disappearing fast.
The first photo in this area was taken in 1963. The first 15 years, this glacier is retreating up the valley about 6 meters per year. In the last 15 years, that's been over 60 meters per year. So it's a 10-fold increase. So there's an exponential increase in the rate at which that ice is disappearing. When you talk about climate change, glaciers are the first responders. They have no political agenda, and they're all behaving the same way. And so they send a very clear, visible message that the Earth is getting warmer. It's very hard to look at a glacier that's retreating to predict how long it will exist. But Kelkaya, I would give it 50 years.
Kelkaya isn't far from Dina's cats. The glaciers here are smaller and may have even less time. She needs to find her cat before its icy mountain home is gone forever. All over the world, the climate clock is ticking.